Okay. That's one problem, I think, sorted. Basically, what I did last time, I did do a bit of grinding on in my free time, and I just handed in a quest, and we got some more to pick up before we go any further on. Okay, and there's
I see
quest.
someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This is bad. What am I gonna do about the Zoogle? Is something bothering you, Legalia? I heard you mention something about a Zoogle. Oh, Kisara, you see... Actually, never mind, it's nothing. I sure it doesn't sound like nothing to me. Did a dangerous Zoogle appear out of somewhere? It's gone and I'll handle it. I can't ask you to do that. You've got enough on your own plate as it is, I'm sure. Leave Mikar's affair to us, and I'll have learned how to get by without Miguel. To depend on these days anyway.
Right.
I want to make sure this realm stays safe just as much as you do. So if you're having problems, say something.
Excuse me!
I just told you we can handle it ourselves, or do you doubt our ability to look after ourselves? That's not what I...
Well...
It's okay, Ligal. Really, we've fought our fair share of Zooglers. You know... Why don't you tell us what's going on at least? Okay then. A giant Zoogle showed up by Taslida Highway and is making a big mess of all the fields and buildings along there. It's like a wild hog, only it managed to break through any walls and fences that get in its way. Why, you say a hog, you mean one of those boar Zoogles? I'd figured a stone wall would be enough to keep it at bay. It wouldn't work with this fella. We're taking about something the size of a hut.
Really?
That big? Yes, that's why I'd been struggling to come up with a way to stop it. So we'll see what we can do. If we were dealing with something that bad, you should let me go after it. I'll got my shield here after all.
What the?
What? I don't know. That's such a...
Seriously?
Don't know. Zoogles pose a threat to a Zoogle that size of a hut?
All right.
I'll make it work somehow. I'm determined to do what I can to protect my realm. You said Trisland Highway, right? We'll be back. Oh, some of the livestock
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Okay then. Done a quick around. There's a quest up there we can do as well. Just give me a minute. Right. That's a bit small.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Oh, you're the Captain Kisara from the guards, right? Perfect. I got a problem I could really use your help with.
You okay?
What is it? I am at your service. Well, when I was working in Zoom Quarry earlier, I came across this one tough nut of a rock, and I couldn't quite crack it. Yeah! Tough rock, you say? If you need help smashing things, I'm your guy. If only it were so simple. Alas, by the time I got back to work the next day, it completely vanish. Imagine my surprise when I found it rolling around deep in the quarry. It was practically a walking crag, and a feisty one at that. Ever since then, I've been too scared to get back to work, knowing that thing is there.
Okay.
Leave it to me. I'll see what I can do. This will be good. I can't wait to see how our specialist in defense is going to solve this one. Well, I'm not just going to ignore this man after what he told us, defense specialist or not. Thanks a million, Captain. You'll find it deep inside Razu Quarry.
Here we go.
Roger. Let's move out. I'll crush that zoo ball one way or another. It's a priority quest you've just accepted. No. We'll do the other one first. Wrong one. This way. Another side quest here as well. So there's a Borzoogle around here somewhere. Anyway, how have we been today? Been up to much? Or just relaxing as usual?
Okay, off we go.
That's good. At least you're okay. I haven't really been up to much. Just doing
Got a
bits
bad
and
feeling
pieces.
about this one.
Me too. Better keep our distance.
We'll kick your ass later, buddy.
I got a feeling that's high level then. Have a look. 26.
Glacial spear. If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Aim for the weak spot.
Oh,
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
yeah, come on.
Mega ray. Gale force. Dance in the wind. Eagle assault. Air thrust.
Hey, oh.
Astral energy.
Yep.
Power of water.
I hope this thing is medically approved.
Expert coming through.
Eagle.
I'll bring you back from death to
All
this.
engine.
Recrossing.
I'll run you
I'll
through.
heal you all. Water, hear my call. Spread this way.
Yeah, I think we are kind of screwed for this one. Leaving. Yeah. It's only what I think 3 levels above what I am. Yeah, there it is. We've got a quest here as well we can do. Okay. Okie dokie dokie dokie.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah.
What can we do, ma'am? Oh, Lord Dolaheen. What brings you here?
Hello.
Oh, nothing particular. We're simply passing through. We are quite the distance from the capital, however. Are you in need of assistance? Well, yes, I've been having Zoogle troubles.
Huh.
How curious you should be seeing any more of them out here, since the soldiers cleared them all out. The little ones have kept away, yes, but the big Zoogles show up recently that have been causing me no end of trouble. Looks like a giant monkey. I guess you could say it's like to blow these huge gusts of winds that wreak havoc on my crops. That sounds like quite a serious problem. I apologise for troubling you with this, my lord. I promise to still fulfill the palace's orders somehow, but fret not. I shall handle the situation myself. What? You'd do that for me, my lord? But of course, how could I possibly ignore a citizen standing before me who is quite clearly in dire need of my aid?
Kisara.
You said it was a large simian Zoogle that knows how to manipulate the wind, yes? Very well, let's be off, Kisara. Right. Alrighty then. Where is this one taking us? Up here. It's gonna be another one that's gonna be high leveled, isn't it? I mean, we're all only level 23 at the moment. And it can't hurt to have a look, I suppose.
You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
Yeah. It'd probably mess us up good.
This one?
That's no ordinary stray there.
We'd best stay out of its way for now.
I'm going to take that as, yes, that's also a big one. Alright. What's the other one we had? Oh yeah, I also did a lot of fishing while I was grinding. Got 11 out of 44 so far. Active records, sub. Oh yeah, we need to go back to see the owls again. It keeps Shionne happy, I suppose. Ah, here it is. Walking. It's hot today.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
To the quarry, which is this way.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
That we are.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Oh, come on.
That weak, huh?
Okay, looks like we're not doing much of the side quests today. Back out we go.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Okay. Is there at least a quest nearby we can actually do? Anyone in the palace? Hmm? Oh, there is one in the palace. It's in the library. Back to the palace. Eh. Getting caught on something. Excuse me. How you doing? Library. Where was the library again? This way, I think. Staff waiting room. That's the kitchen. Lord's quarters, dining hall, office. Ah, found it. It's at the end of this hallway.
I wonder if something happened.
Let me guess, you've got a big Zoogle we have to fight as well, have you?
Oh?
My, it seems like you're carrying a rare book there, young lady.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing? To be fair, books in general are pretty rare across Dahnan. Even so, I can tell it particularly unique and special. As the librarian here, I could ask you to consider donating it to me, could I?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I could part with this one. I need this book to fight Zoogles and stuff.
Why?
Goodness, I had no idea there were such books used for combat. All the more reason I simply must get my hands on it. Lord Doha, sweetie, you must convince her to part with it somehow, please.
What?
I must? To be quite honest, I'd rather she hold on to it as well. But Tigrana was appointed by you to serve as the place's librarian, so as to keep these precious books safe for further generations. You must do something. I simply can't do my job without having the book I need in my care. Please, Lord Doha. It is quite a conundrum. I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah. Got it.
Look, I'm not letting this book out of my sight, but you can take a look at it while we're here if you'd like. If I find any new books while we're traveling, I'll bring them to you too. Does that work for you?
Great.
Absolutely. I really do wish I could have your book, but I'll gladly accept that as compensation. In return, every time you have something to show me, I'll give you something special in return. Lord Doha, I do hope a generous budget is forthcoming. The arts must be preserved. Unfortunately, that isn't my call to make, seeing as I'm no longer a serving as Lord here. But you may make a complimenting argument. Don't be shy about bringing me lots and lots of books now. I'll be here eagerly awaiting them. Is she talking about my weapon books? I think I've already got a few.
I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course that's why you like her.
Cameron's a bit upset. Secret of the Stars, eh? That's an old beaten up book you have there. What is it, I wonder? I see much warmth from it, but also an erased sadness emanating from its pages. Tell me, where did you find such a book?
Well...
It has a prized heirloom that used to belong to a certain clan. You could say I inherited it, that's why I couldn't give it away. I understand now, but you must forgive my keenness to obtain it. I'm sure you don't have it easy to as a fellow book collector yourself. Nevertheless, I sense that your passion for them is quite genuine. Will you bring me another book you happen to come across? I'd really love to see them. Sure, no problem. Got some happy bottles. And we got some new spells. Okay.
I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her. But I can respect her passion for books. You've got a good sense.
That can't be.
My word, for such a natural beauty, this book is so ferocious, like a tornado, truly breathtaking.
No.
So powerful, I fear to go to below my clothes straight up.
Oh, wow!
Calm down, Law. Really?
Hey!
Hey, what are you getting so excited for? I am? All you boys are the same, huh? Oh, now, don't get yourself down. You're too cute to be so angry. Aww. Wouldn't you agree, handsome? Don't you start flirting now. Yeah, listen up, Rinwell.
Oh?
Whilst you're out searching for your next book, I suggest you read up a little on men and how their minds work. Is that everything?
Why?
Taming Water, removing title, Hearts and Blood, Hearts and Tears. Such drama, such dull. I'm going to be soaking wet before I finish. Okay, now she's just playing it up, I swear.
Whoa!
I can't turn my eyes away.
Watch it!
From what? I wasn't talking to you. Quit trying to butt in.
Hey!
I'll take that book back now. I'll bring you more if you're lucky. But I haven't gotten to the end yet.
Oh?
The truth and light of the title, where every page is glorious, more and more brightly. How joyous it must feel to have someone reading you, but I need to calm down, okay? Otherwise, I can't see what's inside you.
Huh?
Is it just me, or is she talking to the book? Maybe she's just having some sort of hallucination you only get from enjoying books so much.
No way.
You mean she's addicted to reading? That explains it. Never trust a bookworm.
Hey!
Don't lump me in with that woman. Books are so wonderful for their ability to transport people to brand new worlds. What you see where you read them is nothing to be afraid of. Trust me, darling. Okay, are we done? Are we nearly done, at least? Don't be shy about bringing me lots of books now. I'm here. Wait, no. Oh, good, we're done. I could take a break from reading just a little bit. I think. Yep. Okay. I think that's all we can do for here right now. Go back here for a mo. No, actually, we need to go see the owls. So I got a few. I also picked up a few owls while I was grinding.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Do you send?
Hoot hoot. Red, black wolf's vest, green wolf's vest, and a wolf's vest. So I'm guessing it's for lore? Okay, it's just his regular thing without his wolf's headpiece. Ooh. Fair enough. Okay. Wrong button. Back here. Ugh.
You guys want to rest here?
Probably.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
That's what we were going to check on. The following livestock have reached maturity: horse, pigs, and cows. Ooh. Rest up again as well, just so we've got some food, a food buff before heading into the next area.
We did a lot today, didn't we, Hoodle?
No, we didn't. Let's have a look. Don't need to attain any rare stuff at the moment. Sure, why not?
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Alright, I'm taking a drink now. Haven't been playing for a while. It's only been, what, 30 minutes?
That's your 12th serving.
Damn, that's gotta be a record.
Even seeing it for myself, I can hardly believe it. Where is her body storing it all?
Oh, have you guys already had enough? Did you not like what I fixed?
No, it's just...
We're just amazed at how much you can wolf down.
Doesn't it hurt even a little?
Fair
Aren't
enough.
you feeling heartburn or something?
Oh, this is nothing. You know what they say? You always have more room for dinner.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say about dessert, actually.
Plus, this is Noki we're talking about. That stuff just sits in your stomach.
I swear I'll never understand you Renans.
Yeah, she enjoys her food, what can we say? Who do we want to see? We did do Dohalim last time. Let's get some more on Kisara.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
I don't know. I mean,
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
I was thinking back to what happened, especially with Dohalim. The only reason he freed the Dahnans was because of PTSD with his...
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
because he hurt his mate. And so he only freed the Dahnans for really a selfish reason to not have to suffer it. I don't know.
I just noticed none of you other Dahnans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Dahnan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Yeah. One's left waiting.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Dahnan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Dahnans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Dahnans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Right.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Hear my call. Spread.
Boom!
My special.
Here I come! It's over!
Glacial Spear. Here's Evil.
Smash you!
Freeze Lancer. Freeze Lancer. Handle.
It's over!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Be still!
Take this! Now.
Shionne!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes! Now!
Woo!
Lightning conductor.
All yours, Kisara!
Now.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Boom!
I'm even stronger than before.
Hey, some of us leveled up. Law and Shionne did. Inhabitor crystals. Ah, those are what I've been needing to get. Thingy's weapons. This is a pain. Why can't the Zugals stand still?
Alright.
Perhaps it's time I develop my secret weapon. I'll stop it right where it stands. Ah, so we're gonna get his moveset. Dohaline boost attacks. Prehend. Grow vines from the ground to ensure enemies and strike them. Effective on fleet-footed enemies. This nulls their evasion abilities down and downs them. Tutorial time!
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance. I'm not
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
can't get out of this.
Freeze Lancer.
I'll tear you apart. Now we're not.
Alright, so he keeps the enemies still for a short time.
Can't get out of this. Prepare to be sealed on fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
There we go. Dahnan boost attacks. When fast enemies like wolves or monkeys appear, send in Dahnan. His boost attacks will nullify their evasion abilities and keep them from dodging attacks. Could be. Then again, let's see what he's like.
These fists have got your name on them! Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
He's got heal.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here to go, Law.
Does it hurt?
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at his arts for a bit as
Got
well.
some interesting moves there, Dahnan. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's
So-
wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
What's up?
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Dahnan relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dahnan?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dahnan history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dahnan?
But of course.
It belongs in a museum! Artifacts. Artifacts confess special effects simply by having them some of which serve as bonuses. They can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these artifacts on or off from the artifact effect list. Oh, I can now equip additional arts. Sweet! You can now set 6 additional arts. Press triangle on the art screen by switching between panels. Arts are set to the secondary panel, can be executed by holding L2 and either the triangle, square or X. And we have no points to spend. Definitely not.
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't...
Okay, give me a minute. Okay. What do we have on this one? Lightning Frost, Swallow Blade, and Dragon Swarm. This one... I think I'll put Eternal Devastation. Second Wind. Lightning Frost. That could probably go up. And I guess Rising Falcon. And I think that'll do for Alphen. I already got Swallow Dance on, so I'll put that one on that. Alright. Death Blossom. Okay. Hey, it weren't done yet. And she's only got the 3 heirs. As for Shionne, please don't crash again.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Okay then. So this is the way to go. Then here is the way not to go. Don't jinx it, please.
Let's dispose of the trash.
It's over! Damn it! Can't get out of this!
Duel of the arts.
Here I come! What's this? Blind spree? Why can't they just sit still? Shionne, will you take care of them?
To me. No sooner said than done.
No complaint here! Sovereign Alpha!
Not on my watch.
Beat me to it. Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself. Oh, like hell?
Annihilate now.
Too fast! Stand back. I'll chip it up.
Full time flash. All right. It's showtime. Healing circle.
Okay,
Did you just hear me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
There you apart! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Blah 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 magic.
Eat this! Take this! First strike!
Lunar collision.
Talon Hurricane!
Now.
It's over! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Ugh.
I can feel my power growing!
Okay. What was I doing? Chest. There's a chest in here. Yeah. Please don't jinx it. What did we get? Ooh, 7,300 gold. Right. Some more materials. And some birds.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
Well, get on it. Who's next?
I think I'm getting stronger. It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah, we used to...
Oh. Cut her off, didn't mean to do that.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Now, Shionne, get toasty.
Burn strike.
Right, next
Got it.
Already on. The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that.
Dodge, 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 dodge.
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All
Okay.
in a day's work.
Onwards we go. Don't know what's causing my computer to crash. Shouldn't be. I don't know if it happens again. I have to have a look to see if I can drag out my old PC and see if I can
I've got a really bad feeling about
do something with that. There we go.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life. I'm surrounded.
Whack! Got it!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Okay then. Some more crystals. And what's in the cave? Anything nice? Some orange gel. And some monkeys.
I won't forgive you.
It's over. Here I come.
You got something?
Enough feelings is great.
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dahna?
Excuse me.
Renan, they don't. Pierce evil!
Stardust! Eagle! Tear! Go on! You're finished! You hear it now! Dragon Force!
I'm already done.
Go.
Breakthrough! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Here I command now!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the front.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Coming.
Can't get out of this! Rip and tear!
Do it! Shionne, astral energy, full throttle!
Got him.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
And we get a chest. Stone wing mantle.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Okie dokie. Belongs to, goes on Rinwell. I think? No, it does not. Ah, Dohalim. Okie dokie. So, this pathway is where we're
More
off to
Dahnan ruins
next.
here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Who knows? Where is it we should go?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Not in your dreams!
Take this! You're finished! Watch it!
Boom!
Raging cascade!
When did I get
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle! Lunar corruption!
You're mine! That's the first strike!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade! In here!
It's over!
More for the stockpile!
Swallow blade! Glimmer dragon!
Lightning orb! Do it!
I'll finish you here and now!
Okay, that's that done.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Maybe.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Oh, that's good. So hopefully not too far to go. We go down.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
No escape! Swallow blade! It's on! Soaring alpha! Be still! Take this!
Out the way.
Dragon form! Be still! No escape!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! See that? That training's paying off!
Raging I never miss.
Go!
It's over! I'll finish you here and now! You're mine!
Rinwell! Demons descend!
Flashing bang!
One more.
Take this! You're finished! Talon form! Lightning thrust! Here I come! It's over!
Now! Shionne! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Still don't know what makes them
I
choose
can
who
feel my precision
works with
improving.
who. Astral mass.
What's this
this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had to guess, it probably served as some kind of shrine.
So still a house, in a sense. Just for a god.
Fair enough.
Out of our way!
Take this! You're finished!
Annihilation!
Hurricane Thrust! Take this!
Feel!
It's over!
Watch your back!
You escape!
Not on my watch!
Here I come! I really know you are. Do it! Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Easy! Way
Alright.
to go!
Take this!
Lightning order corruption! Lightning descend!
You're mine! Dragon Swallow Dance! Swallow Blade! Dazzle! Take this! It's over!
Go.
All yours, Kisara! Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
What? No, I wasn't!
Poor Law can't catch a break, can he? Ah, there's a chest in here. And more of these.
Out of our way!
Now you see what I can do! I'm on it!
Dodge.
Dragon Swarm!
I'll heal you all!
You're mine!
Oh, gosh.
Eagle Assault! Drive in! Inferno Turret! It's over!
I never miss!
Here I come! It's over! Eat this! Take this! I'll tear you apart! I'm Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done!
My turn! Eat this! I'm not done! Stardust! Hurricane Thrust!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Well, that's good.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen.
Why are you giving me the vibes from Devil May Cry 5 with all that poetry?
Here I come! It's over! Dust to dust! Lightning Thrust! Sword Blade! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Down! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm just Pierce through! Witness tear! Sword Rain Alpha! Take this! You're finished!
Excuse me?
You're finished! Not today! No further! Here I come! Dazzle! You're mine! Tear! Watch! Take this! You're finished! You're finished!
Do it! In here!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Okay.
So,
Any more?
did you like my boost art?
Yeah, it was off the charts!
And there's more. But hopefully these will be the last few for this area.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! You're finished! Dragon Shell!
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon Swarm! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Dragon Shatter!
Healing
It's over!
Thank you.
Dragon Form!
Go!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Not a chance! Strike!
I'm all stopped up.
Mirage! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Shionne!
This one's got your name on it.
Action to action!
And just a monkey left.
In a bind! Eat this!
Raging
It's over! Dragon Form! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Okay.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Oh, got quite a lot of materials out of that. Stonewing Mage Coat. Ah, so it's for... that's one's for Rinwell. That's good, better than she's got on right now. Mr. Crystal. Okay then. Where are we off to next? Guess it's up these vines. And where is the... what's the map situation? Nothing. It ends this way, and there's an end, something on this way. Yeah. Might as well take a quick look up here. Get some more of those ores. Oh, no, X. Didn't think it'd actually take us to a loading screen though. Wasn't done exploring. Right. Which one is the other one is what I want.
Go no further. Here I come. Where are you going? In here.
Here I come. Here I come.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Here I come. You're finished. Be still. No escape.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Well, you ain't got your things charged up, so it's not going to be your
I
cue.
wish I could draw like you, Law.
You wish to learn my secrets, young Knighton? All yours, Kisara.
Dance in the wind.
Now.
Go.
Here I come. Here I come. No escape. Dazzle. Take this.
These fists have got your name on them!
I'm not done. Mirage. Now. Take this. Hurricane thrust.
Eagle assault! Do it!
Okay then.
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Okay. Down we go.
Guess I misread the landing.
And when I tapped X, it wouldn't let me descend.
Out of our way!
Here I come! It's
This
over!
one's mine!
You're mine! Slash! All infernal turret! You're
Blaze of
finished!
fear! Pierce evil! Catch it!
Soaring lightning!
Alright,
Why can't they just sit still?
Shionne, can you take care of them?
no sooner said than done!
Don't get on it.
You're mine! You're finished!
Water, do it! Kisara, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Here I go! Help this!
Crush!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
That
Right.
extra training paid off.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
You're mine! It's over!
Not on my watch!
Take this! You're finished!
Now you see what I can do!
Try this! Infernal turret! Here I come!
Watch this!
You're finished!
Okay.
You'll soon see what's sitting them out! I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
Oh, give the poor guy a break, Shionne.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! It's over! Hurricane Thrust!
Do it! Stop. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Next.
You're finished!
Do it!
Hurricane Thrust!
Here, get toasty!
Burn strike!
Okay, who are we going to be up against next?
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Are we? Oh, we just found a guy. Came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but Zoogles around here. Not that I have anything to worry about because of you now. Ah, at least there is an easier way through to the other side.
Still
So-
thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Yep.
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Someone sounds
Sorry
hungry.
about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
I thought it was Shionne.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Well, we could at least try. A lesson in manners.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being an... Forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Dahnan to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn?
Punch him in the face. Punch him in his pretty boy face.
My first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Punch him in his pretty boy face. Oh. What's going on?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahagsar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Yes, sir.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Mom, Dad, please don't fight. Uh-oh.
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
Uh-oh.
He's tough.
Who's this Sephiroth-looking
Said you were
motherfucker?
looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the?
That is all I desire.
Mysterious swordsman.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Take that! Enjoy. Swallow blade! Take this! Dragon form! Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
You could tell, didn't you?
Unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Take this!
Nope, that's not gonna slow him down.
You're mine! It's over!
Take this.
I never miss.
You're mine! Dragon form!
Water. Here I
Uh-oh.
I'll finish you here and
Is this it?
Nope.
throw away!
There he goes. Law, take over.
I'll bring you back from death to biz. All right.
I can't feel it.
Not gonna stay away from my friends! Be still! Rising fountain!
Take that. I'll bring you back from death. I'll bring you back from death. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Resuscitate.
Try harder! This one's all mine! You're mine! Swallow blade!
Oh, there.
Enjoy.
Is this it?
No further. Entertain me.
Dance in the wind.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation.
Take that.
Another incantation ruined.
In here.
Take
Uh,
this.
Being interrupted. Denied. This is some punishment.
Die.
Here I come!
Enjoy.
You're finished! This one's all mine!
Here.
oh, there goes Dol Halim. Okay. Ow. Ow. Get him, Hoodle! No fair.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
couldn't have aimed a little bit higher. Nope. The mask, it glows.
Wretch like you.
Uh-oh.
Till next time.
Now, you get back here and finish this.
Shionne, wake up, please.
Alphen?
Shionne.
Thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shionne, we thought you were...
I'm fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Oh, we're getting some memories back.
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shionne, are you sure you're okay?
Shionne, are you sure you're okay?
Seems fine to me.
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shionne was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shionne to rest.
Right.
Hey.
You could cut the tension here with a knife. Missed signal.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Will you two just kiss already and get it over with? Make things a lot easier. Alright. Okay then. So I'm guessing this area is gonna probably deal with some sort of witch.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Dahnans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Dahnan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Dahnans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone.
Great.
They might be able to tell us what happened.
Great, our job's done. Next Lord.
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
I don't know, but there seems to probably be an owl in the area somewhere.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Dahnans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Dahnans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Raising Dohalim is the next skill. I'm gonna go off that we're gonna be facing probably someone who's high in like the magic arts, just by the style of this place.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
Really?
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionne has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
I don't know. That didn't sound too bad, I don't think. It's not like he was about to take him from the owl while he's still living. He's only just gonna take him when they molted. May have been a bit of an over-exaggeration. There's the owl there. Ah. Red Rose Corsage.
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
Yeah, he only asked for the old one. It's not like he was going to pluck them out of him while he was still alive. It is locked.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Still just a big, massive ghost.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Surrounded.
That's what I was
Who
saying.
are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Yes?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you.
Hi.
I'm Bayfong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niaz?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem.
What that? Oh.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
And Shionne just wanted to know what type of food they had.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
I don't know, I mean, if this place is already won over, it's an easier job for us then, isn't it? Can't we just move on to the next area? And that means... yeah, inside we go.
So you're Elfin, are ya?
That's my name.
Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that.
You're gonna be the dick, aren't you?
Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Punch
Don't
him.
interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Punch him.
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renans' explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
Okie dokie, I'll speak to you
Yeah. the
some
lady
other
was
time
just a
then.
Coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I
want
wouldn't be
you,
so sure.
nice guy.
She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Dahnans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough!
Hit him.
If you're really fighting for us Dahnans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Hey, you call him bastard.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's because you and the little lady are friends and more.
And so what of it? Good hit.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough. Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Dahnan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah! Deadime!
Liberator Deadime! You are the true leader of this realm!
We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings!
The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up.
What's up, old timer?
Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadime said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadime.
This isn't Deadime's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shionne said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Right.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Deadime the dictator. Yeah, he definitely is some sort of dictator.
I get the feeling Deadime signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Dahnans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Dahnans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shionne. It's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Kiss, 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 kiss. Okay. Difference among rebels.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too.
Hey, we were able
But
to
he's
do
got
it.
an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Huh? It's sweet. Music to a lord's ears.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
Oh.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
Yeah,
You? A musician?
you're a violinist.
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dahna as well.
Really?
The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Is there any more? Or is that it? I believe that's we just did then. Can I talk to you? No, I cannot. Do you have a quest? Sigh. Why does everybody have to be such cowards? We didn't get this task taken care of. Things are never going to change.
What's wrong?
What's got you down, friend? Zoogles. It's always Zoogles. That's what a pretty common variety of them. To be more specific, rumor says it was the Lord's favorite kind of Zoogle. So people aren't afraid to go anywhere near them.
Alright.
I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. You could bring me back an usable material from them. That would be great too. You want us to receive a Zoogle part? For what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zoogles can be used to make handy tools, motivate people to hunt them more. We can't always expect folks like you to come along and solve all our problems for us, after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you.
Hey,
Actually, about those materials you're looking for, these aren't what you're thinking about, is it?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, it totally is. Could I convince you to share what you have with me? Yeah, sure, I got no use for them either way.
good.
Yeah, go ahead and help yourself. I'd rather go to someone who can use it than keep it weighing us down. Great, you've got some generous bunch of people, you know that. Now to see just what I can turn all of this into.
All right!
I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you very much. Alright, nice. Hey, you gave us a roast chicken recipe. You can have a nice chicken dinner. Okay. There's another quest over in this area. I think we'll grab that before heading into the inn. And see what we can do from there.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Ah, it's Joseph in his Technicolor dream outfit. Alpha, mi amigo, I knew fate would bring us together once more.
Well,
Remind me, you're that Wonder guy, isn't it? I am Mysterial, who tells many a tale, this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wandering Bard. Right, I remember you.
I see.
I believe I have the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dohalim. You claim to be a minstrel. To be a minstrel. Is that say you are well versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I have not sung, nor an instrument my hands have not mastered. I see. As it so happens, I am also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately, I do not have any instruments on me, but I would be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In this sea of crimson tree, I spy an unknown fellow, standing free with the breeze. Oh, Daha mio. Your words are like music to my ears. You have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? That I do, and I must return the favour in kind. Where do I begin, faced with such wit? Indeed, words fail me. I am at a loss for what can I say but Garcia. Gracias?
Oh.
Oh, you sir, have thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to...
that's great.
Ah, they were going to have a rhyming battle, were they? I can't take any more of this. We're leaving, Dohalim. You're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me!
Wait, don't leave just yet. With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps I could entrust you all with a legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hid a musical instrument knowing that one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the local detail in these notes. But be warned, the smartest shall solve the riddle contained within. Now I ask you, O chosen one, will you take it upon yourself to solve this riddle, uncover the legendary instrument? give it a go. This talk of riddles and instruments have got me intrigued.
Good.
Very well. We accept your challenge. Excellent. I have to complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. Wooden text. Wooden text 2. Wooden text 3.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Where can I have items? Ah, here they are. Just beyond the hooves, in a land shrouded by sand and stone. So in the beginning area. The northernmost reach of the wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. Again, probably the same area. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. Won't be here. This is the only place I think that has an abandoned place. Can't hurt, just take a quick look.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
No point fighting anything here, we pretty much do them in one hit.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
It's over! Damn it! Swallow
This'll come in. Well, looky here!
Why did I get sharp fangs from bees? The only thing I could think that would probably be anything like a tower. Would be up here. Nope. Not gonna help me at all.
Phew, what a rush. Guess I misread the landing.
Then again, up here could have also been a tower. And we got a thing over there. Can we bust it open yet? We've got some Miyazugals locked up further in. Keeping it closed, I make sure not a single one breaks loose. Oh, so I can't go through it. Do you mind?
Get lost!
You're finished! Dragon Shell!
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest.
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
And only other place I can think of up there, but how do we get up there? Let me have another look at them. Just beyond the holes in land that's shrouded by sand, northmost reach of a west off to the north of abandoned village. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. Northernmost reach. Somewhere probably around here. Okay, so it could be, that's the only thing I can think of. It's up there. Good thing we don't take full damage when we're not in battle. I don't think, anyway.
like this should be easy.
Fuck off, bees.
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
Over so soon?
Seems to be.
Isn't that what we were asked to find?
An iron pipe.
Is this the so-called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the freight train parts that I was using for a sword.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
Yes. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's the inn. Okay. I pressed the wrong button. Alrighty then, go.
We've reached our destination.
Wonder, can I look at the iron pipe? Wait, so that means I can equip it? Ah, so I can. Fair enough. Not very useful in battle, but hey.
I'm not so sure.
I gather you finally solved the riddles.
How's this?
We found this thing, if that's what you mean. Oh, splendid! I knew you were all up to the challenge. This is indeed the legendary instrument that slumbers in these lands. It's just a rod that I was using. No, amigo, it is a rod that you were destined to use. And with her you shall perform feats that shall inspire legends.
I see.
So that's really what the instrument we were after. So you're saying I should fight with this thing? Take her and go forth into the world. Achieve your grand destiny that you were born to fulfill.
Great.
Alright, if you insist, it's not a unique caveat to it, but I'm sure I'll get used to fighting with it over time.
Huh?
Pardon me? I'll have to learn all the unique bends by heart. I might even have to change what part I use denting on if I attack or defend. Hold on, are you preaching being serious? Oh, this has to be such fun little excursion, truly. Your words have truly been inspirational to all of us here. You should work at my palace. Nay, would you consider joining us on our journey and hearing Alphen's beautiful music for yourself? Yeah, you should come along with us. If there's any other legendary instruments out there, I'll definitely like to know. I sincerely appreciate the offer. However, alas, I must go where the wind blows. I shall leave it up to you to bear witness to the legend that are sure to unfold with that instrument in his hands.
Agreed.
Very well, then I shall keep watch over his every moment, so as to ensure that I do not miss his history in the making.
Totally.
You're going to have to come up with a way to fight that takes advantage of this thing, Dohalim. Wouldn't you mind helping me out with that? Certainly. As you well know, I am quite proficient in fighting with rods, and staff. Don't do anything with her that I wouldn't do. And with that, I shall be off until we meet again. Adios. Farewell, my friend. Be safe.
I can't believe you managed to shoo off that irritating bard.
Had we brought him along, it would have livened up our journey considerably.
You know, maybe you're right. We could have hit it off.
Yeah, and the two of you could be irritating together.
Poor Alfred. Can't catch a break when he wants to make friends. Right, into the inn we go. We'll talk to the blacksmith first. Dohalim, you could do with a new weapon. Yeah, let's get all what we can. Except for Kia. Actually. There we go. Everybody gets a new weapon.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
And who needed you? Sure wish there was more to go around.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Our rations. We're always running short on them. It's never enough to be comfortable. We could really do with some rice, potatoes, beef, and some spices in particular. I think we got a lot of that stuff.
How's this?
Is this what you need? We got some right here. Is that enough for you? Oh, you're so generous. Thank you. Yes, that'll help a lot. And Shionne's gonna be mad because you just gave away her food. Don't know what the hell that was. I don't have to offer her much in return, but I'll teach your family secret recipe if you like. Ooh, curry.
Great!
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yes.
Yes, I can't wait to try it and eat 10 bowls of it. Doesn't look at all that hard to fix either.
Hey.
Kasara, if it really that simple, would you teach me how to cook it? Wow, you're actually interested in making food? Now, not just eating it? What? Does it matter to you? I'd like to put a certain someone in his place for complaining about my cooking earlier.
Good.
We'd love to teach you, but my training isn't going to be easy. Think you're ready?
Really?
It's that serious? Sure, I guess hit me with what you got. But promise me you won't tell anyone I asked this, okay? My lips are sealed, but in return, you have to call me Captain while we're training. Deal?
What?
What? Okay. Captain. You're supposed to say, yes, Captain.
Yes!
Captain.
All right.
Now we can begin your training.
Right.
I see, you have some freshly cut fish there. Perfect. We'll use that as well.
Really?
What? But the recipe doesn't call for fish.
What?
Are you trying to talk back to your superior? Please don't punch her. No, ma'am. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Huh?
All right.
Good. Looks like you have everything we need. Now, we dive into curling techniques. We're really starting it just now.
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
Over there.
Is that how you hold a knife? What are you trying to do? Private dance with it?
Huh?
No, of course. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
All right.
Pay attention. Turn up the fire. Boil the water. You don't have time to let your eyes wander.
Yes.
Yes, Captain. It's all finished. So it is. Its flavor and presentation get a passing grade. You got promise, but there's still room for improvement. You'll have to keep training every day. Do I make myself clear?
All right.
Yes, Captain. Guess I got a long way to go before my food is perfect. But I'll show him one day my food will taste so good it'll knock his armor off. She's talking about Alphen. She loves him.
By the by, Shionne, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shionne.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Okay, that's funny. Anything I can buy? Got some new clothes. Ooh, and a new fishing lure. Who's in dire need of probably some armor though? Probably lore. Get a fishing lure while we're here. Alright, let's continue on then. Just causing any trouble while you're here, understand?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dahna. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
Ooh, Shionne's gone a bit sparky. okay there?
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Okay.
Have it your way.
Shionne. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
He loves you.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Me? Yeah, we'll do that next time I'm live streaming. My head is killing me and it's boiling hot in this room at the moment. And I don't want to put my PC through too much hassle considering it's already crashed, what, once or twice today. Just have to have a look through my cupboard to see if I can find my old PC and see if I can salvage that for streaming. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do until I can get a new decent PC. Anyway, next stream will be, what's the day? Saturday. So the next stream will be on Tuesday. We'll be back to some more Elden Ring then. So I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.